$2,000 on average per person who claim it. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now just a couple days ago, I was out in a separate video talking about $70 billion currently on the table and up for grabs for about 33 million people. In fact, according to the reports, the average person gets a little bit over $2,000. Well, as a result of that video, I've been receiving some questions from those of you here in the community asking me to elaborate and explain this a little bit further, which is exactly what I want to do right here in the video, so let's get into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and because I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side each and every day, watching all this information hitting the wire, doing the research and breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what's actually going on as things continue to change very rapidly. And ultimately, I want to point out anything right now you can possibly grab and or take advantage of, including money, benefits, raises to benefits, checks, programs, stimulus, or just like what we're talking about right here in this video as well. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. And also remember, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. That's my dedication. That's my commitment. And as always, that is my promise to you and everybody right here in the community. All right, let's get into it and talk about the $70 billion and how you can grab your share of this massive pile of money that is out there right now for 33 million people. All right, so yes, I did talk about this a couple days ago, but like I said, I've been getting a lot of questions about this and I wanted to elaborate on this a little bit further really quickly. All right, so just a few days ago, in fact, on February 1st, it was called National Unclaimed Property Day. I didn't know that until the day of when I was doing research and I came across it and I thought, oh, this seems interesting. I'm certainly interested to learn more. Let me share it with the community. So that's exactly what I did a couple days ago. However, it comes down to it where all of these states, obviously the states here in the United States are sitting on $70 billion collectively of unclaimed property. And when I say property, I mean like checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs as in certificates of deposit, not the little things that you put on a little spinner and then it plays out music or a movie. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about money. Also, it could be like safe deposit boxes, it could be insurance claims, it could be unclaimed paychecks. The list goes on and on and on with all kinds of different things. But the point is, these states are sitting on $70 billion of our money, and it's time for us to claim it. So let me talk you through the process about all of this, where you can go to check to see if you have something that is outstanding. Now, let me tell you this much. The whole purpose behind this check is because there's probably something out there that a lot of people don't even recognize. In fact, according to the statistics of the reports and the information that I was finding on this, 1 in 7 adults out there is on this list. So in other words, for every 7 people that watch this video, there's at least one of them, by the statistics anyway, that has some kind of missing property on here that you can probably claim. So that's a lot of people. And again, like I said, the average person is about $2,000 plus. It's a lot of money, right? Now, obviously, that's not going to be the case for everybody. Some people might get $0. Some people might get, $50, $20, $3. Some people might get $5,000. It's all across the board, but the average is a little bit over $2,000. That's a lot of money right now, right? All right, so let me talk you through the details about this. And again, it's kind of a little bit of a process. It's super easy. I've done it myself personally, and my name actually came up on there. So I'm super excited about it. As of right now, by the way, no updates on that. I'm kind of at a little roadblock here. I'm not really sure what to do next, but I'm working on it and I'll keep you posted. All right, so anyway, here is the website and then I'll walk you through the process. It's very, very simple. It's missingmoney.com. So missingmoney.com. 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 So that is a website that has all of the different, apparently the different states and the treasuries of each individual state listed on this website, and all of the lost property that has been found over the years, and they listed on this website, okay? Now, here's the thing. When you go to this website, it's super basic and super simple. Right there on the page is a search bar, literally right in the middle of the page, where you can type your name in, and then you literally just hit the search button. Now, here's the thing. It's going to ask for your last name, and it's going to ask for your first name. So let me give you a quick example here. Now, this seems pretty obvious, but let me just point this out really quickly. Use your legal name in this, okay? So whatever that may be. So let's just say your name is I don't know, Greg Johnson. Okay, I'm just making up a name. So, obviously Johnson, the last name, but Greg is the name that you probably go by. Now, maybe that's your legal name, but I would say if your legal name is Gregory, you may want to type in Gregory versus Greg, okay? I'm just saying, probably try a couple different options, but I'm just saying is that any of these things that may be, lost that you don't know about, accounts, lost paychecks, insurance claims, all of this stuff like this is probably linked to your legal name. If that's in this case, Gregory versus Greg. And again, there's a million different options out there of shortened versions of names, but I'm just simply saying I would say probably your legal name versus your actual, shortened version that you might go by, right? So anyway, try that out. A couple of things that I want to point out really quickly as well. If you happen to be somebody that has changed your name, for example, let's say that you have a maiden name and you've changed your name throughout the course of your life, you might want to try all combinations of your names. For example, maybe your name is, or maybe your maiden name was, for example, Mary Johnson. And now your name is Mary Smith. You might want to check both of those couple options there just because you never know, if maybe there was something under your maiden name from many, many years ago that you're not aware of, okay? So try all of those different options. But basically what you can do is go onto the website and just type in your name and then hit the search button. It's going to bring up a list of all the different search criteria that they found. Now, here's another thing that I want to throw out there really quickly. If you have a very common name, like the examples that I've been giving here in this video, Mary Johnson, Mary Smith, Greg Johnson, these names like this, there's going to be a lot of options, okay? It's probably going to take you a while to sift through all the details and figure out which ones are actually you and which one is a different person with that similar name. Now, if you have a unique name, obviously it's probably not going to be as many search criteria. So just want to throw that out there just so that we're all on the same page. But basically what it's going to do, after you hit the search button, it's either going to bring up no results or it's going to bring up a bunch of different results or maybe one or two or whatever like that. And you'll go through and determine, okay, it looks like this one was actually from me. And then you can go through the process of claiming whatever it is. Now, on there as well, it may give you an option, or not an option, but it may give you a little bit of an idea of how much that property is worth. For me, example, let me use my personal example. I typed my name in there. It came up with two options, two of them, and both of them said less than $25. I'm still in the process of trying to claim them. I have no clue what they are. I don't even know anything about this, but I'm just trying to work my way through this and trying to claim whatever it is. And I have no idea. It could be $1. It could be $3, it could be $20, I don't know. But right there on the listings and the claims that showed up, it said less than $25. So then I kept searching through and I typed in some random names just because I was kind of curious to see what it looked like for other names. And I did see some of them that did not have dollar amounts linked to them. And I did see some that had dollar amounts linked that were like $1,000 plus, $5,000 plus. And I thought, wait, why couldn't that be for my name? But it's not for my name. It's for some other names that I just typed in randomly. For example, I typed in some just, some really common names, Greg Johnson, things like that. Because I just wanted to see other search criteria just to see what it would look like, so I could kind of have a better idea so I could translate it here for you in this video. Anyway, check that out. Again, the website is missingmoney.com. And like I said, $70 billion is sitting out there outstanding that all of these states are sitting on. That's your money. That is our money that we might not know about, and they're just sitting on it. Well, I mean, let's be real for a second. They're probably getting their sticky fingers, getting ready to grab that and then say, sorry, we didn't know where it went. So we just, put it in our little, treasure chest kind of thing. So we want to make sure that we're claiming as much as we possibly can. If that is your money, why not claim it? Seriously, if it's yours and it's something that you had coming due to you, as in whatever it possibly could be, there's a whole variety of different options. You might want to claim that. So anyway, yeah, check that out. If you have any further questions, please feel free to leave those down below in the comment section. I do my best to read as many as possible, as well as respond to as many as possible as well. And then, of course, if I need to come back and make another dedicated video, I can always do that as well. Otherwise, like I said in the video the other day, and again, I'm not really sure how ethical this really is, but I'm just saying, you might want to try it out. Maybe type in some names of other people that you know, maybe friends, family members, acquaintances, I don't know, people like that, things like that. And, if you happen to find something, it might be worth it to go to them because they obviously don't know about it, right? It might be worth it to go to them and say, hey, I heard from this guy on YouTube, which, by the way, check out his channel, Blind to Billionaire, by the way, share the video with them. But basically what I would say is you never know. Maybe you find something on the behalf of somebody else and you can go to them and say, I heard this video, I watched the video, I followed the steps that were talked about in the video, missingmoney.com, and I typed in your name and I found that there's looks to be some money that is outstanding on your behalf. You know, I could help you claim it. Do you mind maybe spotting me $100 or $200 or, $500 or 10% or maybe 20% as a finder's fee? Something like this. So you never know. It might work. Some people might say, no, I'm not giving you anything. I'm not going to help you out. And then you say, fine, I'm not going to tell you where I found it then. You know what I mean? So you could pull that on them too. You know what I mean? So anyway, it might be worth trying. And again, I don't really know how ethical that is, but you never know. It might be worth trying. You never know what might be out there. If you try enough names, you're bound to find something because, like I said, 1 in 7 adults here in the United States, according to the statistics, has something missing and states are sitting on it. So, if you try 8 names, you're bound to have at least one of them, according to the statistics anyway, to find some missing property. So you never know what you could find. It might be kind of interesting, right? So I don't know. I was having a little bit of fun on there, just scrolling around, looking at all kinds of different things. And on there, it shows you, which by the way, when you type your name in and you hit the search button, it shows you exactly what it is. Like it shows the company name, it shows where it's located, the address, the zip code. It gives you all kinds of different details about what the possible payment or whatever missing could be. So it gives you kind of a detail. So for example, let's just say that your name is, again, Mary Smith, and you're located in Florida. Let's just say that there's something located in, I don't know, Washington State, and you've never been there and you've never had anything, pertaining to Washington State. Well, the likelihood of it being actually yours, I don't know. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say probably not, but don't disregard that either, because how many times have we gotten an insurance policy, or we bought something, or we opened an account, or we did something, and it's all like the main office of that place that we've insurance policy or something like that is located in a different state. I'm just saying, examine all the details there, because you never know, there might be something out there that is actually yours that is located in a different state that you might not recognize, or maybe it's not. So either way, just do some due diligence and just do some searching. Either way, it might be kind of fun. I was certainly having some fun on there, searching around, scrolling around, looking at different things. A lot of different details on there. So hope this one helps you out yet again. Please make sure to subscribe down below. And like I said, share this video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. I hope this one helps you, and catch you again later in the next video.